The following bout on this evening's card is a South African title eliminator to take place over 3 rounds of 3 minutes. Pro-Am rules in the 72.5 kilogram middleweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 1.81 meters tall and weighing in at 68.4 kilograms with a record of 6 wins and 3 losses. Fighting out of Nakeng Muay Thai, please welcome Paul Kombol. And his opponent, standing 1.83 meters tall, weighing in at 73 kilograms even, with a record of 1 win and a single loss, fighting out of BCI and making his return to the TFP ring, please welcome Luan Fanta. This is a fight that I've been waiting for. So Luan Venter returns to us. He had a shot at the SA title in the last TFP event. He comes in looking for redemption, looking to get back on the horse, and this is a South African title eliminator to allow him a way back to get his second shot at the cherry. He comes with a lot of experience. He's been around the games for a very long time. Despite his age, he's almost like a household name here in the Western Cape when it comes to stand-up.
He reminds me of the Thais that start when they're little kids, you know, starting when he was 13. I mean, his medals and accolades are huge. He's been fighting for such a long time, so much experience. Very aggressive when he starts. He's got a lot of power. He does start hard. I hope Kombol can weather the storm. Because I see him coming out harder. Luan's got a very aggressive streak in him, and he does push the pace.
He did have a little bit of trouble on the scale yesterday. He didn't make it at the first time. He had to go and do some skipping with a bag on.
Judges, you ready?
Really sweat.
Fighters, the center.
Obviously come back second time round. And
first round.
The fighter sanctioned Paul Kombol, coming from the camp of Nakeng Muay Thai. They got a busy night as well. They got Yolandi Botha fighting for the South African title against Devin Ray Gous after our intermission.
Luan doing way better. I think, you know, learning from his last fight. He's coming out, establishing a good effective range, not trying to kill with every single shot, using that teep effectively. What a big difference since his last fight. I think maybe the last fight, you know, a bit excited, fighting for the title, maybe being a little bit too aggressive. Tonight, making adjustments. Let's see how that turns out for him.
You know, also, of course, where we are, fighters are still coming out of the COVID lull of no action for a long time. That was Luan Venter's last fight. He hadn't had a fight in a long time. It might have explained why he was overzealous in his approach, but certainly a lot more measured here tonight.
Once again, you know, for me, it's so important to see that evolution in the fighters where, you know, they come out, yeah, they might not have had the best fight, they make mistakes, but they come out the next fight and they make adjustments. They really make adjustments and they come out better. That's what it is. That's what it takes to be a good fighter.
A little bit of the fact sheet that is coming out of Paul Kombol. Played most sports in school, most enjoyed swimming, cross country. So does that mean he's got cardio for days?
Kombol, if you look carefully, he's very heavy on the front foot, which is going to leave him very open to that leg kick. I can see he's going to be eating a lot of leg kicks if he stays heavy on that front foot like that. And his leg's very straight. You know, that teep to the front knee would be effective. He's got to bend his legs a little bit, fight heavier off the back foot, stay light on the front foot. Now, but being effective.
In terms of the stances here, we got right-hander versus left-hander.
Yeah.
Is it the same in boxing? Is it more difficult for a right-hander to adapt to a left-hander in Muay Thai?
Not really, because, you know, the range is so big. With Muay Thai, you know, normally what will happen against Southpaw versus Orthodox, you'll just kick those arms. You'll focus on kicking those arms as hard as you can. Which occupies the power hand. Take the power hand away from you with nice power kicks.
Both fighters very economical in their starts.
Beautiful left hand down the pipe there by Luan. The right hand, sorry. Getting confused between the Southpaw and the Orthodox.
I've been confused since the day I was born, and this fight is going to shape up to be something down the line that is going to turn into a bit of a firefight. I kind of get that feeling. These guys are holding back. Yeah. They're waiting for the last rounds.
They're feeling each other out this first round. They're doing a really good job. You know, I like it because it leaves a lot more energy for round 2 and 3, and they really tend to push each other. I don't enjoy seeing when guys come out first round and emptying their gas tank, and then it becomes like a slugfest after that, a little bit untidy, and you don't see the beautiful technique of Muay Thai as much.
The slap of the noise of the foot making contact with the body.
Beautiful little head kick there to end the round there by Luan.
The happier fighter after round number 1, would you say?
Yeah, I think he did really well. He controlled the range really well, scored points nicely. He attacked that front leg, which, you know, as I said before, if you're standing heavy on that front leg, you're always going to be susceptible to the leg kick. And Luan's picked that up, and he's been picking away at it. You can actually see the marks on the leg already. So it's going to be interesting to see how this fight goes forward. See who makes the best adjustments.
Luan Venter, of course, the second of the 2 BCI-trained fighters here in action tonight. Jean-Luc Ardendorf coming away with a victory earlier on the fight card. And trained by the legend, Source Kombol, the guru. Of course, had long stints at EFC level. You know, he was a guy who was a stand and bang, but also with the most amazing athleticism, totally defying what you would think of him at first glance.
100%. And people don't realize that Source he's actually got a crazy ground game. But he just prefers to stand and bang, and nobody ever took him down. So why the hell must he use his ground game?
Looks so deceiving, and he never told anybody. I can promise you that much.
Yeah, but such a gentleman. Love him to bits.
Of course, he's also the General Secretary of the South African Muay Thai Organization. So everyone's like hands on deck. You're here, you're commentating with Source is here. He's cornering a fighter.
I'm the polyfiller. I fill any gap they need.
Round number 2, and away we go.
I can see a little bit of urgency now. You can see Luan's got a bit more bounce in that step.
There was some sting in that leg kick.
Yeah, he's switching it on now.
And you can see the veins starting to pop up in blue colors on Kombol's leg.
You can see Kombol's leg starting to flare up a little bit.
Stinger of an inside leg kick from Luan Venter.
No, I think one of the big mistakes, or not mistakes, but one of the big flaws that you see when the guys come from K1 is they don't kick with their shins enough. You know, a lot of foot slap kicks. I want to see the guys turn their shins over a little bit more and like chop those legs down, like they're chopping down a tree with an axe. See, those silent ones are the ones that hurt. The slapping ones don't do much damage.
In terms of the best and most effective way to check a kick, you Dutch style Muay Thai, where they prefer to keep the foot on the ground and just bounce into it and take the damage. You also get the Thai style, where it's lifting the shin, trying to catch it on the shin. What's your weapon of choice in terms of defense?
Well, number one is make sure that you're 45-degree angle when you do left that kick to check. Otherwise, they're going to kick that tibs anterior and you're not going to be able to walk tomorrow. But yeah, you know what? As long as you're blocking it, that's all that matters. How you do it is up to you.
The reason why we're talking about it is written all up and down
Kombol's legs are it's like a work of art at the moment.
Shades of blue and red.
Muay Thai tattoos. Some beautiful work by Luan. He's really staying tight. He's picking his offense. You know, he's looking for openings, not pushing the pressure too much. He's really, really being selective with the weapons he's using.
Picking his offense and picking apart Paul Kombol at the same time. Well in control. He's established a rhythm and he's evading those leg kicks by Paul Kombol.
Yeah, you've got to keep that chin down, and you can see he's identified that heavy front leg. Kombol changing a lot of stance at the moment. I think those legs are taking proper damage.
Round number 2 there, TFP.
Whoa! What happened there? Was that a knee or a teep?
Their backs were turned. I wasn't looking at the monitor, but that looked like a punch that landed upstairs. And Luan Venter's taking a long count.
I didn't see that from my angle. I missed that. He went down.
Suddenly it's red alert from the man who was in control.
Beautiful knee in the clinch.
Much like the first time we saw him at TFP fighting for the title, where he looked like he was in some semblance of control, he gives it up and he gets put on the floor.
In this sport, it isn't over till it's over. It just takes one shot, one knee, one punch, one elbow, one kick, and you can go down. And
suddenly that evasiveness has disappeared. He's standing in the pocket and he's trying to hold up and weather the storm.
Yeah, when you take shots to the body like that drop you, it takes a lot out of you. You know, when your body's gassed, you cannot move as well. Your breathing's affected. Very, very good round there.
So hopefully we can see on replay exactly what happened there in the neutral corner. Kombol coming away with the first drop of the card of this fight, and definitely the winner of that round based on it. Here's the replay. Again, it came from a position where it was Venter who was largely in control, looking very comfortable. Perhaps that was his nemesis.
Yeah, I'm dying to see what actually took him down. I don't know if it was a punch or it was the teep that just got through, like while he was breathing in. That's always the problem. As you breathe in and something lands in the body, it takes it out of you. It really does damage. It's like those games when the power bar goes down. What was that?
I got a feeling he snuck in a kick there that went into the spleen section. I don't know if we could get the truck to show us that one for a second time. Again, it was very quick, very sneaky.
Was that like an angle I couldn't really see? It was either a teep or kick that got him on the far side.
I think it was a kick around about the waist section that caused the trouble, with the punches just landing as
very
a bonus
nice.
after that.
That's what happens when you mix your hands and your legs together. You create openings. You've got to create openings in the sport. No one's going to give you nothing.
Now, the argument begins being measured in your approach in the opening round and feeling each other out. Suddenly you find yourself panicking because you're down in the round You're down by 2 points, and it's only one round left to play.
Like I said, last round, you can't leave anything to the judges. You've really, really got to go out there and take that round.
Kombol defying the color of his legs here at TFP 3.
Those legs are taking a beating tonight. He's going to feel that tomorrow.
Could be feeling it right now, who knows?
I think he actually got some instant varicose veins tonight. Yeah, you got to control that range. You have to be effective with that range.
Now, when you're thinking Fenter's got to really kind of make it rain, he's again adopting the measured approach, perhaps. Fatigue has set in, missing weight might have been a problem in his camp.
Yeah, you never know how hard the weight cut was. Yeah, that weight cut's always hard if you're going to be cutting a lot. So let's see. He looks fine. He looks composed. He looks like he's recovered. Really extending with that teep. They've got to set. They've got to sit behind the jab. Set those teeps, those leg kicks up behind the right hand, behind the jab. They're throwing ones.
Beautiful knee to the rib cage of Luan Fenter, and he goes down for the second time in the fight.
Kombol stealing this fight sneakily with those knees to the body.
And it was at a point where I was about to say that he's very deceptive because he doesn't give much away in terms of what he's going to do next. It comes out of nowhere.
Like I said, the body. It's the key to a lot of to winning these fights. Kombol looking composed, you know. He's not taking a lot of damage. Yes, his legs are.
But he soaks it up.
Very sneaky. Yeah, he's showing good composure.
But you know, he's been at the same pace the entire fight.
Correct.
He hasn't put anything on in terms of the gas tank. He's fought at a consistent pace.
Correct. If I was him, I'd be focusing on that body. I'd even be throwing straight lefts and rights to that body now. There we go. Beautiful.
And for the third time in the fight.
I'm wondering if he doesn't have a damaged rib of some sort that he hurt in training, maybe.
You know, the shots, any knee to the ribs is hard, but you do get a hard knee and you get a soft knee. And that didn't look like a particularly jarring knee, but the effect was there.
I'm wondering if he didn't hurt himself in training somehow, because it's the same spot. He keeps going down on it. There, and here he comes back. He's got 9 seconds to finish. 9 seconds. 5 seconds. Oi! Oh.
What a performance by Paul Kombol. Consistent throughout from round 1 to the end of round 3. Dropping Luan Fenter 3 times on the way to what I'm sure is a shutout victory.
Really, really good fight.
You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus. I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. Clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And you may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus. I can't forget. I've been thinking.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a split decision. The winner of this bout, who now qualifies for a shot at the South African Pro-Am Middleweight Championship by split decision, Paul Kombol.